Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we are going to start with the first type of higher order linear differential equation types problems. But before starting with the session, hope you have subscribed our channel ITG Omega Pi and Get, so that we can bring more engineering mathematical content for you guys. Now let's begin with the session. So the first question which we are going to take is as follow. The question is this. But before starting with this question, I want to mention something. The type 1 which we are going to take here, f of d into y equals to q of x was our general equation. Here q of x will be 0, so you just need to get complementary function whenever, remember whenever q of x equals to 0, then particular integral becomes 0. You know, any problem, any differential equation, higher order differential equation solution is given by complementary function plus particular integral, as I have mentioned in the last session. So what I am mentioning, if q of x is 0, our particular integral is 0, then our final answer is nothing but complementary function. So our final answer will include only complementary function. So in this type 1, what we need to just find the complementary function. Okay, so now let's take the problems and see how better we get with the problems and how much we understand. So the first problem is as follow. The problem says d minus 1 into d square minus 4 into y equals to 0. So how we are going to solve this? So just for the first two questions, I will write the statements with properly each and everything, and after that I am going to write whatever is important. So given, here you can see it is 0, so q of x is 0. So given differential equation is, since q of x is 0, so it will be what? Homogeneous linear differential equation. So given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficient, it's okay, you have to mention its particular integral. Since q of x is 0, so its particular integral is 0. These two things you have to mention. The first thing was this, the second is this. After this, therefore general solution, you have to write complete general solution. General solution is nothing but only complementary function. Now auxiliary equation, for complementary function I need to solve auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is what? Just get this f of d. Whatever part other than y is your f of d. On right side, other than y, whatever part is your f of d. You have to replace in f of d by m. Replace d by m, what you get? M minus 1 into m square minus 4 equals to 0. So here you can clearly see the roots. You will get m minus 1 equals to 0. Second, m minus 2 equal to 0, and m plus 2 equal to 0. So therefore m equals to 1, m equals to 2, and m equals to minus 2 are the roots. So roots of the auxiliary, I will write a dot e. Auxiliary equation, I will write a dot e are m equals to, you have to write complete, 1, 2, minus 2, which are real and distinct. So we know this. After this, general solution will be what? Only complementary function. Since all the roots are different, how we write general solution? This is our c1 e to the power m1 x, which is 1 into x, plus c2 into e to the power m2x, which is 2 into x plus c3 into e to the power m3x, which is minus 2 into x. So this is our required general solution of the complementary function. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question which we are going to take is this: d cube minus 1 into y equals to 0. So first thing, given differential, I will write d dot e. Differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Now its particular integral is 0. Therefore general solution is nothing but equal to complementary function. So we are done with this. Now auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is f of d. This is our f of d, d cube minus 1. Whatever attached with y is our f of d. In f of d, replace all d by m. We get what? Auxiliary equation. So m cube minus 1 equals to 0 is our required auxiliary equation. We know a cube minus b cube, which is nothing but m minus 1 a minus b into a square plus a b plus b square is the formula for a cube minus b cube. So here if we apply that, we will have m square plus m plus 1 equals to 0. So from this we are getting m equals to 1. If you solve m square plus m plus 1, you can clearly see its roots are complex, which will be nothing but minus 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2. So its roots are nothing but this is m1. The m2 will be nothing but minus 1 upon 2 plus iota root 3 by 2, and m3 will be nothing but minus 1 by 2 minus iota root 3 by 2. Now, so roots of the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation are m equals to 1, which is real, and m equals to minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 comma m3 equals to minus 1 by 2 minus iota root 3 by 2, which is bracket complex conjugate. Right? After getting this general solution is how you will write the general solution. Y equal to, general solution is y equal to, first one is real, so c1 e to the power m1x, which is x, since it is 1. Now here plus e to the power here it is what? Real part is minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2 into x bracket c1 cos, this will be my beta, which is root 3 by 2x plus c2, and here c3 sine root 3 by 2x. This is our required answer. So hope you have understand each and every step of these two problems. From the next problem onwards, we will write whatever are important, and I will speak all the statements. So the next question which I am going to take is this one, which is d cube minus 7d minus 6 into y equal to 0. So how we are going to solve this? The given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation, and its particular integral is 0. This you have to write. Why it is particular integral is 0? Because q of x is 0, you can clearly see. Now therefore general solution is nothing but complementary function only. So general solution g dot s, you have to write complete, is nothing but complementary function. I know this thing. Auxiliary equation is, what will be auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation is nothing but f of d, where each d is replaced by m, which is nothing but m cube minus 7m minus 6 equals to 0. So if you do that, now this is a cubic equation, and in cubic, how you find the roots? First you have to do heat and try. Okay, I can clearly see if I put here -1, then I will get it equal to 0. So my m -1 is a root. So m plus 1, if I divide this, the cubic equation, I will get a quadratic, which will give me the roots of the rest of the things. Now if you do that, you will get m plus 1, m plus 2 and m plus m minus 3, these things as the roots. So our final root will be what? M equals to 1, m equals to -1, m equals to -2, m equals to 3. Therefore roots of the auxiliary equation are -1, -2, -3, bracket, real and distinct. So its general solution is y equal to c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x plus c3 e to the power 3x. So this is our required answer. Now let's move on to the next question. So the next question which we are going to take is the fourth one. This is the fourth question. Bracket d square plus 1 the whole cube into y is equals to 0. So the given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Its particular integral is 0. Therefore general solution is nothing but only complementary function, auxiliary equation. Okay, auxiliary equation is what? Auxiliary equation is m square plus 1 the whole cube should be equal to 0. Now if you do that, you can replace this by, you will have 3m square plus 1 equal to 0, right? M square plus 1 equal to 0, m square plus 1 equal to 0. If cubic square of fourth power appears, you have to just split them and solve them separately. So here what you are having, m equals to plus minus iota, because if we move it that side, I will get -1. If I do it root, plus minus under root iota, because under root -1 is iota. Here I will have plus minus iota again. Here I have m equals to plus minus iota again. So roots of the auxiliary equation are m equals to plus minus iota, plus minus iota, plus minus iota, repeated, bracket, repeated, complex, conjugate. Right? After doing this, general solution is y equal to e to the power what? 0x bracket c1. Why 0x? Because here real part is 0, only imaginary part is present in all of them. C1, here you will have C1, C2, C2, C3, C3, C4, C5, C6. C1 plus C2x plus C3 x square, all the 3 into cos beta x plus C4 C5x C6x square bracket sin beta x. So this is our required general solution. For this, whenever complex roots appear, you have to take the 3. Here if 3 roots are there, this will be plus 3i and minus 3i. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The next question which we are going to take is as follow. This is the next question. The next question says solve d bracket d power 4 plus 8d square plus 16 into y equal to 0. So the given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficients, its particular integral is 0, therefore general solution is equals to nothing but complementary function and its auxiliary equation AE is nothing but just replace f of d by all d by m, so m power 4 plus 8 m square plus 16 should be equal to 0. If you try to solve them, you can clearly make out that this is nothing but m square plus 4 the whole square equals to 0, and this will give you 2 as a power appears. Just split them up, there will be 2m square plus 4. Just try to get them, m square plus 4 equal to 0. So if you try to get the roots, its roots are nothing but plus minus iota 2, here plus minus iota 2. So roots of the auxiliary equation is m equals to plus minus iota 2 comma plus minus iota 2. Repeated complex conjugate. Repeated complex conjugate. So what you are getting? General solution. What you are getting? General solution is y equal to, here 2 plus 2i and 2 minus 2i. So here e to the power real part is 0, it was 0x c1 plus c2 x into cos beta x plus c3 plus c4 x into sin beta x bracket close. So this is our required answer. Okay, beta, okay, instead of beta it will be 2 because here 2 is there. So 2 cos 2x sin 2x. So this is our required solution. Now let's move on to the next problem. So the next problem which we are going to take is the sixth problem, which is as follow. Solve bracket d plus 1 the whole square into d square plus 2d plus 5 into y equals to 0. So what we are going to write here, we are going to, given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficients, its particular integral is 0, therefore general solution is nothing but complementary function and auxiliary equation. And auxiliary equation is, what is auxiliary equation? It is nothing but m plus 1 the whole square into m square plus 2m plus 5 equals to 0. If you try to get it, there will be 2 plus m1 equals to 0, and there will be 1 m square plus 2m plus 5 equal to 0. So what answer you are going to finally get? This will be complex roots and this will be real. So m equals to minus 1 and m equals to minus 1 is my two similar roots, while this one will give me minus m plus minus iota 2 as the roots. So roots of the auxiliary equation is m equals to minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus minus iota 2. So general solution, therefore general solution is what? General solution is y equals to c1 plus c2 x e to the power minus x, because these two are real, right? Now the third one is what? Imaginary. E to the power, the real part is minus 1, which is minus x, into c3 cos beta, here beta is 2, so 2x plus c4 sin 2x. So this is our required answer. Hope you have understand each and every step. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is as follow. The next question which we are going to do is this. The question says, if d cube minus d cube plus 1 the whole square into y equals to 0, get its solution. Okay, solve this differential higher order differential equation. So the given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Its particular integral is 0. Therefore, general solution is nothing but only complementary function, and its auxiliary equation just replace f of d in f of d. F of d is what? Here f of d is nothing but d cube plus 1 the whole square. You don't need to write this, okay? You have to understand by comparing it with the general f of d into y equals to q of x. So here auxiliary equation is what? M cube plus 1 in the whole square equals to 0. So what you have 2 times m cube plus 1 equals to 0, m cube plus 1 equals to 0. You have this. Now what you can do, okay, what you can do is instead of doing this, we can do one thing, okay? This is m cube plus 1. Here one formula can be used, which is m plus 1 into m square minus m plus m plus 1 square, which is 1. The whole square should be equal to 0. Now what we have did is m plus 1 the whole square here, and here m square minus m plus 1 the whole square. All of them should be equal to 0. Now what is, you should know this formula, a cube plus b cube is nothing but a plus b into a minus ab plus b square, and here a square. This was the formula which I used here. Now I will have 2 plus 1, so m plus 1 equals to 0, m plus 1 equal to 0, and m square minus m plus 1 equals to 0, and m square minus m plus 1 equals to 0. Now here I will get m equals to minus 1, m equals to minus 1. Here I will get m equals to nothing but what I will have is 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2, and here I will have m equals to 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2. So we are having these two roots same and these two roots same. So let's write. So the roots of the auxiliary equation, roots of the auxiliary equation AE is nothing but m equals to minus 1, 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2, comma 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2. Now general solution is y equal to c1 plus c2 x into e to the power minus x, since they both are same, plus e to the power x by 2 since it is 1 by 2, bracket c3 plus c4, these two will be positive, c4 into x into cos root 3 by 2 x plus c5 plus c6 x into sin root 3 by 2x. So this is our required answer. Now let's move on to the last question of this type of problems on a higher order linear differential equation. So the last type is, the question says d square minus 9 the whole square into d square plus 2 the whole square into y is equals to 0. So the given differential equation is a homogeneous linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Its particular integral is 0, and therefore general solution is nothing but complementary function. So its auxiliary equation is, what is auxiliary equation? M square minus 9 the whole square, m square plus 2 the whole square. So just break this up, or you can write it m, doesn't matter, m square minus 9 equals to 0, m square minus 9 equals to 0 twice, and m square plus 2 equal to 0, and m square plus 2 equal to 0. So from this you will get m equals to plus minus iota 3, m equals to plus minus iota 3, m equals to plus minus I root 2, m equals plus minus I root 2. So you are having this. So roots of the auxiliary equation is m equals to plus minus I root 3 plus minus I root 3 and plus minus I root 2 plus minus I root 2. So here twice the roots are repeated and here twice the roots are repeated. So what we are going to have? So general solution is nothing but is y equal to, what we are going to have, c1 plus these two, c1 plus c2 x into cos, and here I forgot to write e to the power 0x, e to the power 0x. So what we are going to have, okay, if we move this 9 here, it will become plus minus 3, sorry, it will become plus minus 3, because of which I was writing this type of root. Okay, so here it will be plus minus 3. So if it is plus minus 3, then our general solution will entirely change, which will be c1 plus c2 plus minus this, means this whole thing will be repeated. For once it will be plus, so c1 plus c2 x e to the power 3x, then after this c3 plus c4 x into e to the power minus 3x. Now after this, what we are going to e to the power 0x, since real part is 0, here c5 plus c6 x into cos root 2x plus c7 plus c8 into x into sine root 2x. So we are done with this. So this is our required solution. Just don't make this mistake of getting the roots. If you get the auxiliary equation root wrong, then your general solution or complementary function will be wrong, which is nothing but our general solution for this type of problem. So we are done with the type 1. In the next session we are going to begin with the type 2, where we will change q of x and it will become type 2. So till then, practice these problems and see you in the next session.